Alright, y'all, I got another weapon I'd like to show you. It is a long rifle. Before I do that, I received the other day a letter, a package from Ammohead 73. And we're going to open it up and see what we got here. Let's take a look. Oh man. As y'all know, Ammohead quit smoking. And I see a cigarette lighter in there. It says, I've seen your EDC video that you carry a Zippo. I too always carried a Zippo when I smoked real cigs, but now I'm on those e-cigs. My Zippos don't get used anymore, and I wanted you to have this one. It's nothing fancy, but I like it. I carried it for the last 5 years. It still has a lot of life left in it. It's not much, but I thought you might like it. Your friend, Mike. You're going to be there when John gets home. That's a joke. Man, and I was just thinking about getting me some of those electric cigarettes. I see that you're not using them anymore. Oh, looky here too, a 45 keychain. I guarantee you I'll use that. Y'all see that? That's neat. And some flint. The man's trying to kill me. He wants me to continue smoking. Then he'll get all my subs. Well, Mike, I'm going to keep this forever. I doubt that I use it. A gift like this, I have a display case down in the swamp at the camp that I'll show y'all one day. And things that are special to me, I put it in there, and you'll probably see it again sitting up in there. I mean, how nice is that? That's great, man. I certainly appreciate that. Y'all see that? Genuine Zippo? I don't know if y'all been... I thought maybe it was going to be an egg and bacon sandwich. And I'd have ate it right here on camera. Because Mike's always cooking. If you've never seen anybody shoot from their living room through the kitchen out the back door at a target on the back porch, you need to do yourself a favor and go to Ammohead 73 and check him out. There's brass laying all over his house where he fires from the inside the house to the outside of the house. I laugh every time I see it. And now he's training his son to do it. You should see it. I appreciate that, Mike. I really do. Let me get on with this before I run out of time. I'm going to talk as fast as I can, y'all. This is a rifle that I bought at a gun show a few years back. It's been about 17 years ago, I think. I believe I paid $350 for it, brand new in the box. And I took it and I bought a 3-9 Nikon and put it on there. I did not put it on there. I bought the rings, took the scope, took it all to a gunsmith, told him I wanted it mounted, bore-sighted, and zeroed, which he did. And it shoots about an inch high at 200 yards. And that's the furthest shot I'll ever make around here. I absolutely love this weapon. This is a Ruger M77 Mark II. And initially, I experimented with different types of ammo. I came up and I started shooting these Talons. They were something back then, but they didn't inflict the type of damage that I needed. And I don't like to go chasing through the briars looking for a deer. And this just, it splinters into little teeny shrapnel. Didn't do the type of damage that I wanted, so I didn't hunt very long with it. But you know, I've said Secret to Life is looking good at a distance, and the bullets match the gun. Okay, so I love the bullets. And because I had luck with a 30-30, I tried silver tips, and they didn't work that well. I have since, I don't hunt anymore, but I swapped to a 150 grain core lock. They don't go anywhere with this weapon, with this slug. Wherever they're at, they drop, if hit properly. But I took the gun to the gunsmith. He bore sighted it, ranged it in at 200 yards, about an inch high. I've taken, when I was deer hunting, I've taken about 12 deer with this. And this gun, I finally refer to it as my meat gun, because it has never, ever, ever missed a deer. Every deer that I ever shot at with this, I recovered. The last one being this past November. I hadn't fired this gun in 15 years, and I went hunting with a friend. The deer stepped out. I put it right on the shoulder, pulled the trigger. The deer went down like a sack of potatoes. We went over there, and I didn't see where the animal had been hit, and when we turned it over, it was a hole about the size of my fist on the other side in the deer's neck. So I flinched. I did something, because my shot, I was aiming dead on at the shoulder. So before I hunt with it again, I'm going to make sure that it was me and not the gun, because I've never had a problem with this gun. I keep it in a hard case. I've never banged it. I never bumped it. And I think that's important when you're deer hunting, because when there is a miss, you want to know for sure that it was you and not the gun. So I'm going to have to shoot it. But I just took it out of the box after 14 years or so, and was able to take a deer with it. Anyway, I have just a Uncle Mike's sling on it that I carry it to and from the stand when I was hunting. I'll give you an overview of the gun. I'll try and hold it up without shaking too bad here in a minute. But it has a 22-inch barrel. The whole gun is only 42 3/4 inches long. And it has weighs in at 7 pounds and 3/4 ounces empty. A little over 8 pounds with the scope and the sling, because I weighed it just a minute ago. He did a little bit of trigger work on it, but he wasn't able to do much. It comes with about a 3.5 pound trigger, and he got it down to a 1/2 pound. Took a 1/2 pound off, got it down to 3 pounds. Something about some safety features that are built into Rugers, and he's not really able to take them down as far as you would like him to. It has a 4+1 capacity. I'm telling you, I love this gun. It has what they call a Zytel stock. Okay, can you see that? It's a injection molded, some type of a mold they put it in. I don't know what it is. It feels like something that a toilet seat's made out of. That hard, you know, commercial type toilet seat. And it's got some grooves cut here in the back of the cushion. It does have a rubber cushion. It came that way on the back. You can see the M77. Let me try to get this camera. I apologize for my handling of these long guns. It's M77 Mark II. I just love this gun. Of course, it comes without a bead, no type of sights. Had the scope mounted on top of it. I have not touched this gun. Every time I take it out, it has never failed me. I no longer hunt anymore. Simply because man, pork's 99 cents a pound. Yeah. I enjoy just looking at them nowadays, to be honest with you. Used to be they wander into my yard. They would be hanging shortly thereafter, but I just don't do it anymore. It doesn't mean anything to me. Now, let's go ahead and show you that it's empty. There's nothing in there. Excuse me, didn't mean to bang that. Very smooth action. Okay, it has a 3-position safety. Find out where I'm at here. That's 1. Okay, that is off safety. That's on safety rather. That middle position is where I usually sit in the stand. You still can't pull the trigger, and then off safety. Okay, you can do that, feet around into it, but it locks down and you can't jack around through there when the safety's on. But normally when I hunt with it in this position, and typically I have to have it propped up on something, to be honest with you. And then all I have to do is just slide it forward. But this particular weapon has never ever let me down. And the scope has been a good scope too. It's a 3-9 variable Nikon. I bought it the same time that I bought the one on the black powder, 50 caliber, the Knight's 50 caliber that I showed you. It's just been a great gun. I really not much more to say about it. I'll give you one more look if I can jockey this camera around. That is a Ruger M77 Mark II. Fantastic gun. I just absolutely love it. I will never give that gun up. Every time I keep it in that hard case, and every time I have taken it out of that case to go hunting, once I got where I was going and took it out of the case, it has never ever missed. Now this past year it didn't miss, and I'm going to have to find out whether it was me or the weapon. I'm sure it was me. I probably pulled it, but that is one super fine weapon. I don't know if they make them anymore. I noticed on their website they don't carry it. They show something called a Hawkeye, very similar, but this is an all-weather gun, stainless steel, and it's just been a fantastic weapon, and it will always be in my inventory. But I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later.